All right, so give a brief introduction of yourself.
What's up, y'all? It's Mike Dunn, aka Michael Corleone. We word around town 661. And we here.
As word around town, that's kind of how I came across, like, not even yourself, right? I came across the account,
Yeah.
and I followed the account and got to know yourself and the people that you kind of promote and the things that are going around, not just town, but people associated and people you've come across. I guess people send you videos. Tell me a little bit more about um, that page and then what it's about.
Well, I first started it, created the brand, whatever you want to call it, in 2016 on Twitter. I made a Twitter and I was just supporting music like I was doing, posting links and stuff on the Twitter page. Then I created the Instagram for it in 2018. So it was like moving slow on Twitter. I'm just regular posting, not every day and into it like I was now, but I had it made and what I'm saying, I was running it and stuff. And then 2018 made the Instagram, was doing that thing, was going in Instagram for a while, you know what I'm saying? And then I fell off, you can say, for a little bit. Like I wasn't posting for probably like a good 4 months, maybe around in 2020 or something like that, 2021. And then got back into it. Like, just, I don't know, I just found a new love for it again. And something, because it is something I want to do and continue doing and something I enjoy doing, you know what I mean? So just showing love pretty much. Like, I didn't want to make this page, sorry, for like the homies or anything like that, or because it was a lot of hater pages going on. So that's why I originally made it anyway, just to show love in general, because
That's what's up.
it's a lot of hate in Bakersfield for real. So I don't know why people don't want to, you know what I mean, see other people
That's
shine or
cool.
something.
That's cool. You didn't feed into that. So you,
Yeah,
you just thought, actually, well, let me do the opposite. Right? Not just let me do something different, but in this situation, let me do something positive.
that part.
That's what's up. And as far as the process of the people you shout out, is that how they come across? Come across them. They send you things.
It's like a mix of both, like, because I do follow a lot. Like, I did follow like 3,000 accounts, and if you look now, like, my shit's at like 500. So I did hit hella on follows, but shit. I do still come across, because I follow them a lot on the backup page too, you know what I mean? So it's not like I'm not in tune with these artists. So from them sending me links, from me tapping in with them, or just, you know what I mean, staying in tune. Because I post a lot of people I still haven't even met, don't know, you know what I mean, type stuff. Like, that's why I say it's not even for the homies or even people I normally listen to, you know what I mean? So I'll still post you even though I might not listen to you or something like that. It's not like, oh, he's from this side, I don't want to post him, or he's this race, I don't want to post him. It's like, nah, like, you're from Bakersfield or whatever, really. Especially if you're from Bakersfield, I'm showing love to Bakersfield artists. But my little slogan I got is, "We're not the only town, so what's the word in yours?" So I post artists from surrounding areas all over. You know what I'm saying? Well,
What is it about each one of these artists that you like, or what is it? Just are you someone who just enjoys lyrics? Are you looking for beats? What is it about these artists that you're like, I need to, you want to put their name out there for others to hear?
it's like a little bit of everything. You got to have some about you, a little charisma, a little fan base. You juiced up or something. You know what I mean? Can't just be a no boring artist to me. You know what I mean? Those are just, just stand there, somebody with no energy. Like somebody, I'll shout out one, for instance, like Lil Wack, you know what I mean, in his songs. He
Mhm.
be going crazy, you know what I'm saying? I like his energy. He's always going at it. And even then, the ones we recently interviewed, I'll keep going. The OBE guys and stuff, because they're young, you know what I'm saying? So I like their movement and how they do and everything. So shout
Okay.
out OBE, RTS.
What artists have you seen that kind of blew up the most in the time that you've been doing the page?
Free, Run It Up Jabo. Like, he's one of the ones I can say that has grown a lot from just freestyles, and then now that he's on Thizzler, getting his page, you know what I'm saying, posted and stuff through there and everything. So just seeing his growth. Free Nooch as well, GMG Nooch, just because he honestly, well, I'm gonna say within this last 2 years just got started, but his work ethic is something crazy. Like, he's an artist out here that works hard, constantly dropping, constantly doing videos, constantly networking, just moving around. You know what I mean? So shout out to GMG Nooch for real. Free him as well. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I lost the. Oh, I was gonna say, you talked about fan base. I saw the hat, bro. The hat was so.
Yeah.
So talk about your fan base for the 49ers, or you just
Yeah.
happen to be wearing it.
Oh nah, man. I was born in San Francisco, so all my teams are like Bay Area. You know what I mean? So I moved to Bakersfield at like 10. But yeah, as far as like liking my teams, I got the Niners tat right here too. So
Committed.
real diehard Niner fan. Got San Francisco tatted on my forearm. But I eventually want to get a Bakersfield tattoo. You know what I mean? Because I'm basically from here too. I want to get like my
What's a Bakersfield tattoo, man? Let me hear this shit.
nah, because I want to get like the Bay Bridge on one side of my chest. Because I don't have no tattoos on my chest. It's just all of my forearm. I want to get like the Bay Bridge, and then it transitions into like the Bakersfield sign, and then like I don't gangbang or nothing, so throw a couple of streets on there. I'm a Southwest nigga, man. Throw Ming Avenue or something on there, you know what I mean? Throw BC logo or something, because I'm an athlete. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I played football at West, went to BC and shit. So that's how people really knew me before the word around town thing. You know what I mean? I was known as Mike
Sports.
Dunn, the football player, instead of that's the word around town guy, type stuff. So it's still fun to just, what I'm saying, try to reinvent myself, basically. That's how I look at it, I mean, as far as doing this. But, yeah, I mean, I'm burying it out, though. I mean, right now my Giants doing bad, so I can't speak on them. And then,
What, the
shit.
Giants? You said the Giants?
Yeah, baseball.
Oh,
Yeah,
baseball.
Yeah,
baseball.
yeah.
Okay. Oh,
We
yeah.
just lost to them
yeah.
Dodgers, man. I don't even want to talk about the Dodgers now.
I don't follow too many sports. I am a Raiders fan, but even
Sure,
then,
sure.
I get so busy that I can't keep up with like all the players and like
Yeah.
stats. I don't do stats. I don't do stuff like that. I'm more like game day.
Okay, yeah. I'll be into it, man. I mean, yeah, so you don't play fantasy football, none of that either?
You know I do, but I'm really competitive, so I try to stay
Gotcha.
away from shit like that.
I got
Because
you,
I be
got
talking.
you.
I
I'm
like,
in like 4 different leagues right now.
but
Yeah,
even
yeah.
that's
You familiar
unpredictable.
with Cardo, right? Bakersfield guy? Okay,
Yeah, for reals. Yeah, his some relative of his is playing at BC right now, right?
Not too-
He's a tight end.
Probably because I saw his brother when I went to that first game, and so funny little story too. If I wouldn't have fucked up, I would have got to play with Carr and Adams at Fresno State.
No shit.
Yeah, that was back when we won that state championship. But I was bullshitting in the classroom, so I was committed and everything, ready to. I would have played with them their junior year that year. The year they left, you know what I mean? That 2012 season,
Damn.
I would have been that tight end.
Yeah, the relative I'm talking about is I think they said he's a tight end.
His brother, or you say
I'm not
relative,
sure what
probably
it is. I
cousin or
don't know if
something?
it's like his cousin
not
or his
sure.
nephew or his cousin's nephew.
Like I said, I did see in his older brother game the one Darren, the one that coaches at BCHS.
Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't know
shout
that.
out to him. Yeah, he has an older brother. I think it's his older brother that coaches at BCHS though.
All right.
So he's like the head football coach over there and everything.
Yeah, that whole family is gonna be football for
Yeah,
forever.
they're like
bro.
a football powerhouse. Also the Campbells as well. I don't know if you're familiar with that last name.
Nah.
Yeah, I play with like a Grant Campbell. So his brother is Joseph. He's doing this thing at quarterback right now. He was committed to Fresno State at first, then came back to BC. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna go somewhere better after this season, or hopefully we could keep him for another one. Yeah, I mean, Bakersfield guy, but yeah, he's dope as well. That Campbell family is definitely a powerhouse. They got a few brothers that done
Damn.
did some things.
Yeah, that's always cool to watch people, that are into a sport like that. It sucks if you're trying out for the team and that fool,
Yeah.
and that fool's gonna take your position and
Facts.
shit.
Nah,
but
it is politics after high school, bro. Because like when you're the man in high school, you can do what you want, damn near. Besides, well, I ain't gonna say that as far as like Coach Gola. I'm gonna respect coaches like that. You know what I mean? Even though I never had him, Coach Cornford, other coaches like Coach Bandy. You know what I mean? I feel like they run things the right way, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But most coaches, though, you know what I mean? When you're in high school, you're the guy, so you can pretty much do what you want. When you're in college, you got to watch film now. You know what I mean? Practice is every day. You got film on practice. If you're messing up, you're going, you know what I'm saying? You're doing
Yeah.
it the wrong way. Now they recruiting. It's a guy from Texas on your team now, you know what I mean? All the way in California, or a guy from New York or something like that. So it's competition everywhere, every position after high school, from junior college to D1 to, you know what I mean, every level. It's just competition gets harder, you know what I mean? And the focus got to be sharper and much better, you know what I mean?
Someone brought this up to me on another podcast. How do you feel about the college kids getting money?
Oh, that's dope, because when you look at it, colleges make so much money off the kids, you know what I mean? Especially at these universities,
Right.
like these big name universities, they sell merch as well, you know what I mean?
What
And
about
they are the
what
if you
about
want
what the school
show.
says? The school says that they're giving you a free education, putting you up for food and dorm. books, study,
It's not free for everybody though, but because there's only so many scholarships you can give. You know what I mean?
right?
Not everybody on the team got a scholarship. So
That's
what
true.
about those other 15 to 20 guys? Because what, you probably get 53 scholarships. There's still guys that's basically practice squad slash red shirt slash that's still there busting their ass out too every day in practice. That's behind the scenes, you know what I mean, type shit. They may
I didn't
not
know
be
that.
on the field, but
I thought every player on a sports team had a free ride.
no, not in
No,
college, no.
no. Oh, I didn't know
That's
that.
why
I
even
didn't know
like
that. Apart from that site you have, what about for yourself? What do you do any kind of the rapping yourself? I was checking out your page. I didn't see like any kind of that you do.
no, I ain't gonna lie. I got hella shit on my phone. A lot of it is old because I haven't been writing recently. It's like in my notes, hella like lyrics and shit. Like I feel like I can write and shit, but me personally, no, I don't like make music. Like salute Zoe, he works at the Beacon and shit. Mixed by AP. My boy Zoe though, I made my first song in high school with him. It was funny. It's like a little diss record towards the other little homies. It was on some funny ass shit though. But yeah, it was like my junior year, I think. It was probably like my first song right there. But other than that though, nah, I don't
You don't
wanna
have any
yeah.
aspirations to become a rapper?
Artist, maybe, I don't know, put out a song one day or something. What I want to honestly do is get on my Khaled shit too, you know. So I see a couple people doing it now. Shout out Mace. Mace go crazy. I mean, he's a young 16-year-old out here, a producer. He's going crazy. He has like a whole mixtape out right now. I mean, obviously he's not the artist, but it's his songs. You know what I mean, that's why I say DJ Khaled shit because he's never rapping on a song, but it's his song featuring all these artists. You know what I mean? So that's what I kind of want to venture
That's what's
into
up.
eventually. Network and
That's
get some of these artists that, you know what I mean, on a song together or something like that.
what's the what's the craziest shit you've posted on your page? I saw that fight that you put.
Yeah, oh, recently, yeah, it's been some wild ones. Downtown is crazy, man. Especially as far as like Bakersfield content. Cause I gotta. That's why I made the backup page too. Cause man, right now I can't even go live just from like posting all this shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just too, social media is getting too strict. It is crazy, but it's probably that though. Like, yeah, most likely be the fights. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Some wild viral ass shit. Cause like I said, they social media strict. They be ready to take your post down, and it's like, oh man, are you serious? But I've posted like shootings, but that's shit from like other states though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was like a guy. This is down south because this how free he was. He was walking around with like a big ass AR and like literally just walking into a gas station with it, like he was about to, and he had it out in the open. I'm like, what the fuck? But then a shooting occurred, and he didn't get hit, thank God. So you know what I mean? They made they maneuvers. His guys bounced out the car. They like start shooting back and forth and stuff. But it was like crazy though, because it's like he's just walking with this big ass gun into this gas station as if nobody see it. Like he didn't look like he was on some robbery shit, but it's like, what the fuck though? A big ass gun like this and you're just freely walking in here. But I posted shit like that. But as far as like Bakersfield stuff, it's mostly been like little fights and around town and stuff like that.
Are you against that? Like that they're like being more strict on the content. Obviously, it doesn't benefit you because it's not letting you go live and you're not getting to post everything maybe that you want.
Yeah.
But you think like overall, it's like a good thing, or is it just like nah, fuck that?
I mean, I fuck with the ratchet shit. That's what I call it. You know what I mean? The wildlife, you know what I mean? But the internet don't. It's like they half-ass promote it, you know what I mean? But I fucks with it personally, but like I can't post it because they end up restricting the page or something like that. You know, on Facebook, you get banned for 3 days or something. You can't even curse. It's like you damn near got a talking code and shit. Watch what you post, basically, because
Yeah,
social media is crazy, man.
I don't like it that
I
they do
hate
that.
it.
It seems like if you're gonna make an app
Yeah.
that's gonna be clean, then advertise it as a clean.
And they letting
clean
certain
one.
pages, no disrespect to not to cut you off, bro, but I've been hating this. Like, I love them. Don't get me wrong. These females, they look good. IG models, everything. They promoting these sex toys and, bruh, these women showing off their, you know what I mean, their private parts, all type of shit. Not fully out, but it's like you can see the print and everything. But y'all letting that slide. But let us show a little weed or, you know what I mean, show a fight or something. Oh, it's too much drama or it's too much this, it's too much that. But y'all promoting these sex toys and all this. No offense to the LGBTQ, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? They promoting all this stuff just out there in your face. But as soon
Yeah.
as you post some weed, it's harmful. Bro, I've posted a page, not even posting weed, but they're like, oh, you're promoting marijuana. That's why you got to always put not for sale. Yeah, it's always just some dumb shit you got to say behind it. Like, for what, though? I ain't telling the kid to go do some fucking crack or something, you know what I mean? But it's like, shit. This shit is wild, though.
So
Social media
they'll
is
still let
crazy, man.
you. They'll still let you post it. You just have to put the.
Yeah, the not for sale sometimes. Like, sometimes they won't bother you, but most of the time they will. They'll be like, oh, you're promoting you know what I mean, all types, especially on Snap. I heard if you know what I mean, show weed on there, your shit getting banned or took down. So y'all just, I'll show myself smoking, but usually I don't like even show the weed most of the time because it'd be like, I don't even want to go through a warning. Yeah, I mean, fuck. Social media is crazy. They'll hit you with that warning real quick. You know what I mean?
What's that show that you have over at Canudo about?
It's a
You
dope
said the
show, man.
co-host.
Salute. I'm actually wearing this merch too, man. Shout out Scammerware. Salute my boy FTF Phase 3, man. He hit me up, you know. Thought it was a great idea to have me, and I was just honored to, you know what I mean, even be considered, you know what I mean, be a part of it. And I said, hell yeah, man. I wanted to jump on that for sure. So it was his idea, you know what I mean? So it's shout out our other co-host too, Twin by the Bag. It was his idea, like I said, and then we just been going at it. We had 2 shows so far. The first one is out right now with Jay Vuitton.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second one we did, like I mentioned him earlier, OBE. So we had Hard Body to Load come up. Shout out to him, Chosen, and then Miklo Too Smooth. It was them 3. And then shout out to Lil Homie too, OBE, Lil Dada, man. They had the Young Life in there. He was in there too, though.
How do you feel about all the names, man? Does it take you a while to learn all their names? Or you
Yeah,
just get used to it? Do you call them by different names when you're like talking to them in person?
Sometimes I might end up forgetting, and if I don't forget, I try to remember at least your Instagram name, because sometimes their IGs might be different from their rap name or something. You know what I mean? So it'd be like, shit, that's so and so. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I do forget a lot though. Most definitely, it'd be too many names to try to remember. Sometimes it's a lot of these guys for real.
Yeah, I think probably like every guest I've had, we've had the same discussion about the IG names not matching.
Yeah, the actual like
even if it's
work
their rap
names.
name,
Yeah.
like it doesn't match, and you're like, what the fuck?
Like shit. Who is this again? Yeah, I mean, type shit.
I had that too when I was like booking people for comedy shows.
Yeah.
Sometimes it didn't match, and I'm like, hey man, do you want to go by this, by
Yeah,
this, by that?
because you want to know what
Like,
to
which
put on
one
the flyer or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I would
That
look
shit
at
be confusing.
and I didn't want to be like, oh, well, look at my fucking name or something or shit. So I would look
Yeah.
at their flyers, and I'd go and on all their flyers they had different names and shit. I was like,
Like,
oh
what
my
the
god,
fuck?
man, what the fuck?
Oh man.
Do you fuck with any promoting?
Shit. I thought I was doing that already. Nah,
Well,
shit.
no,
but
well, apart
I
from
know
I
what you
meant,
mean as far as like
uh,
bringing people in or
yeah,
shit like
shows and
that.
stuff like
Because
that.
salute to Jay Vuitton, man. You know what I mean? He's been doing this thing promoting wise, most definitely. And then you got Jonah as well.
Mm-hmm.
Level Up Events. Salute to Jonah. Who else? Exclusive Jewelers. You got Paulina. She's been doing her thing. Salute my boy Marathon Cuddy. They just had Lil Bean come out here. You know what I'm saying? Them little meet and greet, had the video and everything not too long ago. So it's a lot of people that's like, we call it promoting and little networking and just stuff like that. I definitely fuck with it for sure. You know what I mean? It's definitely a good feel.
You think you could ever do like a show where like even at Canudo where
Yeah.
you just have like the basement, you know, something like that, where you just have rappers come in and just rap on the mic.
I mean, like one little show. That'd be dope. Probably could down the line or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You
If you're
find
getting to know,
artists that
yeah,
don't want to spit for real. A lot of these, not that I'm mad at it, but because I listen to a lot of like hood artists too, and it seemed like a lot of people just hop on songs just to diss their ops or something. It's like sometimes be versatile, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say just go make a love record, but shit, you ain't gotta say fuck him every song or, you know what I mean? What you don't like every song. Try to be a little versatile at least, you know what I mean? That's how I look at it, but
I love trap music.
yeah, it'd be dope as hell.
That's all I
though.
fucking listen to, bro. Trap music in Spanish, English, and other languages. It's always like violent music.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, there's definitely like an appreciation for other stuff too when you hear it.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. No, it ain't always shoot 'em up bang bang music. You know what I mean? I got some country songs in here. The real country music, sorry, no pun intended for the you know what I mean? For my Southsiders out there. Nah, but the real country music, you know what I'm saying? My favorite artist is probably Dustin Lynch, country wise, you know what I mean? Only because I know his That Small Town Boy song, not the whole thing by heart, but most of it, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, I got like a few variety of artists. I even got some Spanish songs in here. Like, I don't listen to them all the time, but I got like a whole playlist. I even got a Bakersfield playlist too, y'all. So send y'all music in, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get my shit to at least 1,000. It's at like probably 300 or 400 songs right now. That's why my phone ain't got space either, because I'm saving y'all shit, man. It's not even me all the time. It's mostly y'all videos and music and shit. Filling my phone up, man. But yeah, I got like a whole playlist of artists, you know what I'm saying? Just local shit, you know what I mean? Like 400 plus songs and shit. So there's hella music out there. So just from listening to y'all to even more mainstream artists, it's like, damn, it's
To
hard to try to keep up sometimes, you know what I mean? But I'm trying for sure. So I might be late, you know what I mean, listening to some shit, but you know what I mean? Better late than never, I could say.
I put out the what disc disc number one mixtape.
Like a little, that's why I said I want to get on my Khaled shit, start, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Get like a
man.
little mixtape out there, some of my favorite artists maybe, or just in general, you know what I'm saying? Artists I want on there and shit.
Who's your favorite local, or some of the favorites you can shout out?
My boy ATG, well, my boys, this is a group actually, ATG, Against the Grain. So you got ATG Rail, Free Channel, ATG Hen. My boy Jay Vatan, of course, man. I just love his work ethic as well. And you know what I'm saying? He about his business, his money. He ain't about no bullshit, you know what I mean? So I like where his head is at, and just with everything, you know what I mean? So he's somebody you can honestly say he's somebody you can look up to type shit, you know what I mean? He's one of them type people. He's very positive, all that shit, you know what I mean? Real good dude. Shout out Jay Vatan. Who else? I already mentioned like Lil Wag, Free Jabo, Free Kata as well, B.O.B. Kata. He one of my favorite artists out here. Shout out Lil Dude. Who else? My boy BG from CT. Shout out BG. He needs to drop some more, man. But he's definitely an underrated artist in my opinion out here. He's dope. Keep it going. Shit. K3 the Hound. Start with
Who
my young bulls. K3 the Hound go hard too, man. Shout out K3. There's so many people. I'm gonna end up forgetting a lot. Sorry, but shit.
who has a who has
FTF Phase
a
3. Come
who has
on,
strong
man.
lyrics?
You said the best lyrics?
Strong lyrics, or best
Strong.
lyrics, however you want to put it.
Because there's a lot of them that talk that shit, you know what I mean? But I'm not the one to be like, oh, is you about it for real?
Well, it's subjective, I guess.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
your opinion.
yeah. I
You know?
mean,
It's your
because some people be
opinion
like,
on
oh,
it.
he a bitch in real life, or you know what I mean? But
I don't go fuck. I'm looking at
shit.
the. I'm looking at the.
Nah,
I'm looking at
I
the
feel
smokes
you.
and mirrors. You know, I don't go fuck. I didn't pay to know this guy. I paid to listen.
Lyric wise, shout out Fades Low. He's been going in. He's a, you know what I'm saying, Mexican artist out here. Fades, he been going in. He been going crazy from work ethic to number wise. He's doing numbers, solo songs, his own platform. I mean, salute Jimmy Irvin too. He's been shooting like most of his visuals and stuff. So he's like a dope ass director slash rapper slash, you know what I mean, entrepreneur slash everything, man. Jimmy got his hands tied into everything. He's dope as shit though. But yeah, as far as lyrics, so like you was saying, I thought my phone was dropping. Fades Low, you know what I mean? He be going in because he got a funny voice though, so his shit
All
is
right.
almost as deep. I don't know if you heard of him.
Nah, I'm gonna have to check
Okay,
him
yeah.
out.
If
Fade-
you
is Phase
look at his
one?
face, no, Fades Low.
Fades Loke.
Yeah, so if
Okay.
you look at his face, or if you just listening to him, you'd be like, damn, his voice sound funny. Now, if you just watch the visual and put the voice with the visual, you'd be like, this can't be his real voice in real life while he talking or something, because it just sound extra deep, you know what I mean? It's funny. That's the first thing people usually say, you know what I mean,
All
when
right.
mention or talking about his music. Of course, Doob, too, he's, I go back to him. I know I already mentioned him, but he's very lyrical, you know what I mean? He knows how to, you know what I mean, put songs together, do all this shit.
So he's at the top of 2 charts for you.
Yeah, nah, I fucks with Lil Dude for sure, man. Shout out Lil Dude.
Since you mentioned all the artists you come across, and like you said, the different things that they're doing, who do you say would have like the biggest hustle or biggest grind out here in Bakersfield as far as the entertainment and rap?
I'll give a few names because I feel like it's a few people doing it. Jay Vatan, of course, man. You know what I mean? From the music features to bringing artists out here, you know what I mean? He's doing this shit. Marathon Cuddy, just seeing his work ethic. I know I mentioned him already. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, but the song he did, not even just about the song he did with Bean. You know what I mean, just watching the way he worked. You know what I mean, previously, because he done put artists on and shit. You know what I mean, behind the scenes type shit. You know what I mean. So him. Um, who else? Of course, Joe Maynard. You know what I mean, looking at what he's doing for the town. Salute to him. 8 and 8. I know he ain't an artist, but you know what I'm saying, they go together. You know what I'm saying. So salute Joe Maynard. I know I already mentioned Nooch, Free Nooch. Just seeing his work ethic and everything, and where he, you know what I'm saying, gonna be and end up as far as this rap shit and just, you know what I'm saying, this field in general, I should say. Who else? Some more artists out there. Big Mike too, Big Money Mike. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he been going crazy as well. He's a name that's been, you know what I'm saying, buzzing out here. He's been doing this thing, work ethic. Another guy, work ethic crazy, from music to the merch. Of course, Gas Bag Hefe, shout out to him as well. They got the Gas Bag Global merch, music, everything. Like these artists, you know what I'm saying, they're dabbing into multiple fields. It ain't just lyrics here. They got hella shit, you know what I mean?
They're pulling in
From,
where they can.
from merch to music to fucking, they got little like vendor shit, set up all type of shit. Salute Chinky too and Loser Brands. There's hella brands out here, you know what I mean? A lot of merch too. We can talk about them as well. Just dope ass clothing lines.
Yeah,
you know
I'm
what I
looking
mean?
for sponsors, man.
Yeah, we got some
just
dope shit, y'all. Fuck
shoot me
with
some
him.
shirts.
Fuck with him some shit, y'all. You know what I mean? Get my guy right, man.
That's always dope. I always
Yeah, it is though.
I like I like always I'll always like repost people's stuff.
Yeah.
And if I'm at like some of them I don't know how to get a hold of their stuff. Usually I'll just buy it in person. Because some of the shirts, it just depends on how it feels and how it fits.
Material-wise.
But if it's, you know what I mean, just someone I want to give, you know, buy something from, then I'll just buy it from them, whatever. But I'd rather buy them in person when I catch them at a table or something selling their stuff. I know the ones I see a lot are or people wearing, is the oh man, it's the
Stop pocket watching.
It's the one with the happy face on it, or the face on it, not the happy face, but it's the face on it. LMAF or what is it? It's a local one. Right?
Not Genie Boys, is it? The circle one?
It's like a face. It has a face, and then it has but it's letters. But I forgot what the fuck.
Yeah.
But I see that one often,
yeah.
and I see the other one that says the field.
Yeah, that's Big Mike right there. I think the field.
I see that one often.
If that's not Big Mike, then because I know I Am Young Cali be doing some like he make hella Bakersfield shit as well. They both be doing a lot of like, you know, shirts might say, or sweaters or whatever might say Bakersfield or the field. I don't want to get them too mixed up, but shout out to both of them. They both be coming with the merch and shit.
What's some of your other brands around here that people?
Of course, stop pocket watching, man. You know, Jay Vuitton getting everybody right. Keep your eyes on your own paper. Got it, you know what I mean? Got a good message behind it and shit.
You gonna do merch someday?
I want to eventually, actually. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You don't know where to go or where to start with the shit, you know what I mean?
Shit,
but
you got 10 people around you. Man. Yeah, you got 10 people around you. They can tell you, hey, go down there, go talk to Mike.
So,
go talk to Mike.
John,
give him a $50 deposit.
Nah, but most definitely, man. Just start with some shirts or something, or, you know what I mean, sweaters or anything. But I most definitely want it because I feel like it'll, not even just about selling. It has a positive message behind it. It's neutral for men and women. It's word around town, 661. Out-of-towners can wear it, even though it got the 661 on there. We're going to throw the 661 in there. But it's like, I mean, it's neutral and stuff. Like I said, none to where one side or one gender can wear. You know what I mean? Everybody. Some for everybody, I say.
That's what's up. We were just talking about your homie spot. You said you wanted to shout it out?
Yeah, man. Shout out Silly Yarley, man. He's an artist out here too, man. Make sure y'all go check him out, man. That G's Louise Future and my boy Bag Boy E, you know what I mean? They got a song out. But yeah, his pops got a restaurant on 34th and Q inside the Chevron. So yeah, anytime y'all need some tacos, you know what I mean, burritos, tri-tip sandwiches, which is my favorite.
V-Red. It's a V-Red now.
Yeah, they dope, man. They got some dope shit in there though, you know what I mean? Go in there and get right if you're hungry or something, you know what I mean? I don't know what their shit is actually called. I don't think they got a name or nothing. They just.
Oh, the place I don't know, but
it's
the
inside
gas
the
station.
Chevron though, right there on 34th and Q. You know.
Yeah,
for certain people, I know certain people can't slide in this area. You know what I mean, but if you could, you know what I mean, make sure y'all slide through and get you some good food, man. For real though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've gone in there a couple times to get something to eat. I try.
Yeah.
I always like stop by at random places to
I
try
mean,
some food. Cause some spots they be having
dope.
some bombs. So especially these like taco trucks and these like
Yeah,
small
that's what's
businesses.
popping right now. These taco trucks and shit just set up around town.
Everybody got a fucking hustle for
Yeah,
'em.
it's like damn.
Everybody's trying to do some
And
small
that to
business.
the salute to them people that be downtown too, at Riley's and shit, right there on that corner. Be some Mexicans, man, just hustling,
The
making
hot
money.
dog
Yeah, the hot
dude.
dog people. Salute Martinez as well. I know that's another hot dog company. It's be more of them from downtown to Casa. They always like outside the clubs. You know what I mean, just selling and shit. That's dope being the food guy because motherfuckers gonna be drunk and hungry. So instead of, hey, let's go to La Via or Jack in the Box, it's right here, you know what I mean? So for anybody that's into the food business or something, that is a dope idea to set up outside the club, you know what I mean? Type shit or shit like that.
What you wish? Was there anything you wish they sold
Um,
out in the street like late at night
I
that
guess
they don't sell?
like
Other than
seafood and
hot
shit. You
dogs,
want to
some
get you a little
seafood.
broil or something or soul food, all that type shit from fish, you know what I mean? Yeah, every little bit of everything. I mean, because right now it's just hot dogs, tacos, some quick. You know what I mean? It's like,
Me,
which I do understand. That's something you can make fast and shit like that.
I would like to get ramen late at night.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem to be any spot you can get ramen.
or
Late at night.
wings too. You can never go wrong with wings. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like a wings guy. Wings, chicken strips, burgers is my favorite food. Like when I go to restaurants, I always look for a burger on the menu. I don't care where we're at. So I try to look for a burger. If that's not there, it's like
what's your burger? Cheeseburger, Ortega burger,
like a bacon
jalapeno.
burger, regular just bacon cheeseburger or something like that. I don't go too crazy. Like I don't like pickles on my burger or mustard. Everything else is pretty much cool. As far as like mayo, I love mayo on the burger, ketchup, fucking
Lettuce is cool.
yeah, that shit. Well, I hate when you go to like I know Carl's Jr. do it. Who else is starting to do it? There's certain places that do it. Carl's Jr. is like number one at this shit. They put a pound of lettuce on your fucking, you know what I mean, burgers or whatever you get. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, this big ass glob of shit, you know what I mean? It's like, calm down now.
No,
But they
yeah.
cool though, man. Salute Carl's Jr.
What you talked about the rap stuff. You talked about different artists and your top five of everything, and then
Low key, I ain't give a real top. I mean, low key top five. That's a little pressure though. No, it's hella artists though. Yeah, I mean, most definitely. That's the thing. But it's just the hate. Yeah, I mean, you got politics and stuff. People don't want to listen to certain people because they from certain sides. It's like, dude, let's be honest. He still is good. Yeah, I mean, but you don't like him because he's not from your hood or. You know what I mean? Just little shit like that. That's why it's confusing in general in Bakersfield because a lot of these motherfuckers be related and for real, like cousins and shit. Like these be family members and it's like, damn. But they your ops so you don't like them or something. You know what I mean? That's what make it confusing though, this Bakersfield life sometimes.
well, all that activity is always kind of
Well, yeah.
well, it's foreign to you. You know, if you're not
Yeah.
involved in stuff like that, you're just kind of
Facts.
like, God damn, like this
Shit
fool hates his cousin
No,
like
this
that.
is- this is
I could hate
life.
my cousin, but I'm gonna leave him alone because he's
Yeah,
my cousin.
facts.
You know, like, I could even hate the fool and shit, and then I'm just
Yeah.
like, he's my cousin, leave him alone.
Now, there would be a lot of back and forth, like cool shit going on, though. Because, like, not everybody beef from, like, certain sides. I mean, you might have cool people that's from the west side that are, even though it's east side, you know what I mean? If they went to school together, bro, they might give each other that pass type shit. You know what I mean? Because even at West High, and that's where I went to school, bro, we had, like, every hood in there, you know what I mean? So, for the most part, people that went there don't, like, fuck with each other like that. It might be the little homies or, you know what I mean, other people in the entourage type shit, but people that know each other that maybe went to school with each other, I don't think I mean, it's other cases too where they are beefing and shit like that, but for the most part, they not. Yeah, I mean, they cool and stuff, but it's hotheads out here, man. This new generation is, you know what I mean, something different. They taking over.
Does it get kind of out of hand with the different beefs or like the music that's more I guess we're gonna call it trap music or something where like they're talking about each other and is that in Bakersfield is it for the most part
Sometimes,
chill or?
because I mean, I find myself posting. You know, they say the shit. You know what I mean, they dissing each other's hood. Dead homies is like, damn. Should I not post this? I don't want to be like, should I not post this clip? Should I not do this? Like, I post everybody's stuff, you know what I mean? That's why I don't want to, I stay out the politics, at least try to, you know what I mean? That's why I post every side from east to west to south, northeast, Serrano, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm posting you. You know what I mean? I like to, you know what I mean? just keep it neutral, at least on my end. You know what I mean? I ain't running no information back, doing no weird shit. I'm anti-police, just like y'all, man. Just
What
be
are
chilling though.
tell me a little bit about or tell me about them shows that you have over at Canoodle that you're on.
Oh yeah, man. Salute to FTF Phase 3, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's his idea. He got it going. The first episode with Jay Vuitton went smooth. It was a dope idea. Like I said, he hit me up and I was just honored, you know what I mean? So I was like, hell yeah, bro, let's do it. And you know what I'm saying? We've had 2 shows so far. Jay first. That one's out right now, the Jay Vuitton interview, and then the second one's gonna be should be coming out in the next few days with OBE. So it's like a little young rap group out here in Bakersfield. For those that don't know, Jay Vuitton, for those that don't know, is an artist, your neighborhood's favorite. He would say, you know what I mean, type shit. So get in tune with him as well. Then we got another interview coming up with shout out to Turban and Runaleno. These are Bakersfield artists as well. Dope artists, you know what I mean? So we got an interview with them this coming Saturday, and then just going after that. But yeah, it's definitely a dope one though. I love it. Love the little setup and everything, how it is. You know what I mean? Shout out our sponsors too. Shout out Big Chop Management. Shout out Loud for Musicians. That's Nate and them. And shout out Jay Vuitton as well. Stop Pocket Watching. He also a sponsor as well. And I forgot what these drinks was called. He gonna be mad at me. I think it's called Graham something because it's Big Chop. It's through Big Chop Management though. That's the little drinks that be on the front. They're very good, man. They're THC infused, but you don't taste the, you know what I mean, the weed. It tastes like just regular juice, like, and it'll hit you right there. And it's THC infused. It's some good shit. It'll have you sleep for sure. You know what I mean?
Is that a local company or is it just a
he'd be
random
all
sponsor?
over. He's local too, though. You know what I mean? But he's constantly networking and moving. You know what I mean? Big Chop Management. Go ahead and follow them on IG.
Fuck, everybody's
Dope
just grinding all the time.
just
Man.
grinding. You know what I mean? He actually got artists as well. So it's like, there's any artists out here that, you know what I mean, may need management help or studio time or, you know what I mean, all that type shit. And is serious about their work though, hit up Big Chop Management, man. He's a dope dude. He got a few artists signed, you know what I mean, type shit. Or under his shit, you know what I mean, under his wing that he's pushing and stuff. So that's dope.
Yeah, I definitely need to improve my skills, not just in like the studio stuff, like how to do the video and the audio.
And saying that's what I want to kind of do too, just in general. At least, I mean, I want to be the one holding the camera all the time, but when I go out to these events, maybe. Because when I have my own camera, you know what I mean? But I'll have the homie maybe record it, but I'll do the editing or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way I can be like, oh, I don't got to pay for a cameraman or something every time to come vlog some shit or, you know what I'm saying, some type of shit for me. Because what I want to shoot, I don't want to be like a music director, but I do want to just come up and just shoot like behind the scenes shit, whether I'm at these artist videos or just little shit like that. For instance, like this past show that we was at, shout out Baby Bottle ENT, you know what I mean, Jay Vuitton and shit. The show, I mean, for instance, have a camera just follow me or something like that. Hey, what's up? Oh, we got so and so right here. You know what I mean? Just little shit like that.
I saw the one you did over at BC.
Yeah, that was my first little vlog and shit. It was dope.
dope.
I was like a little nervous. Everything is off the fly. It was just random as I'm saying questions. I just had them pop up. You know what I mean? So it was definitely dope. Shout out to BC for that. You know what I mean? Show love and shit.
Are you gonna do more of those?
Yeah, I want to, but they're kind of strict now, man, because. Even BC as well. I text the athletic sports director, I think information director or whatever she was. Shout out to Annalicia though, that's her name. But I text her, but all of a sudden she was like, they're more strict now. So I don't know if I can do those anymore. But as far as like high school games and going to those, I tried to go to BHS on. I tried to do their Friday game, but when I went to the campus on Wednesday. They were like, you got to go through the high school district, you know what I mean? Current high school district. And because they're minors and shit, which I get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just got to go through them, get tested, do all this extra shit. And then I can, you know what I'm saying, do it type shit. And it's probably the same for like BC or something. Just go get some type of real media. I don't know, you know what I mean? I felt like I was good there because, you know what I mean? I'm a state champion, man. Y'all better quit playing. Nah, but, you know, they was dope about it, though. They wasn't mean, you know what I mean? Still interviewing the players, got to talk to head coach Little John and stuff like that as far as the BC when I do want to do more though as far as going to like high schools and stuff like that and just
All
I
sports
mean, getting
related.
it in, yeah, because that's why I wanted to keep it kind of separate from lower. Because I do post a lot of bullshit content on my main page, so that's why maybe the parents might not like it. Let me separate the word around town athletes. Cause I had a youth athletes at first, because I was coaching in I-9 and shit. And that's
Hmm.
something I still kind of want to eventually do. You know what I mean? As far as like coaching, start like a little travel team with the youth or something. Get 7-on-7 going. Shout out to All Out Flag Football, Kern County Elite, and all the little football services out here helping getting these youth right, you know what I mean? But that's how I had that page. And I was like, man, let me just change it and support the Bakersfield athletes. Word around town, 661. The page is what 661 athletes, you know what I mean? So I got the kids and stuff, youth following there. I mean, a couple of them follow the main page. Because at the end of the day, they listen to the bullshit too. But, you know what I mean? As far as the music, the gang, they play GTA and all these shooting games and stuff like this, you know what I mean? Fortnite, a little bit more lenient. They cool now, but they play all this shit too, you know what I mean? So,
When I was doing shows like Canoodle, I tripped out that there's people that they're into watching people play video games.
yeah, man. Shout out to Kevin. Have you familiar with Kevin Edwards Jr.?
Nah, nah.
Oh yeah, man. His son of a pastor out here in Bakersfield, Rising Star Baptist Church.
Hmm.
He's a dope no, he's not a comedian. He's a content creator, basically comedian. You know what I'm saying, create that funny content,
Hmm.
but he also got gaming content on there where he's posting a lot of Roblox stuff. And you think of Roblox, you think for the kids, right?
Yeah.
And it's him, you know what I mean? Because he started, you know what I'm saying, doing the viral videos and shit like that. He was doing funny content and he transitioned into YouTube, like, you know what I mean? And he's like one of the original YouTubers, you know what I mean? That's like real doing. He got like 8 point some million followers on his gaming account,
Shit.
subscribers type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know how hard it is to get subscribers. He's in the
Bro,
millions.
I got two, and I think they're both me and
And then
shit.
kids though, for reals though. So it's like damn Roblox, and then it's like yeah, but that's just constant posting, constant work and
Yeah.
network. Like he's doing this shit, and he's you know what I'm saying. Salute to Kevin Edwards, man, and salute to my boy Bob as well. Big Bob, he's another YouTuber I like and watch. You know what I'm saying. He does a lot of food reviews right now around town. So it's, you know what I'm saying, restaurants out there that you know what I'm saying want a shout out or anything, hit up Big Bob. You know what I mean. They come do a food review.
And what's next for Word Around Town? Like, are you planning on again like getting into merch and different stuff like that apart from like the videos? Or I know you say you're branching out to do like the sports activities.
Yeah.
So what are some of your projects coming up?
Just try to keep getting these interviews in, even with the Dope Vision podcast that I'm doing with them, or even maybe outside of it, or just anything, vlogs or something. Maybe pull up to a hood or anywhere you want to do a vlog or something. Just do a lot more networking and try to, you know what I'm saying, different business ventures. Because, like I said, I do want to do some merch and shit and just get all that going within due time, you know what I mean? Just want to, that's like my main thing, though. Just keep networking, though, and keep working, and, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like people don't like to support local artists because they local artists, but then they'll support the Mozzie's understudy. Salute to Mozzie, but it'd be a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Just in general, you going to support him? Oh, you think he's real because he's out of town? You know what I mean? People like using Mozzie's name, but free Mozzie, by the way, you know what I mean? He's a dope artist and shit like that. But just in general, you know what I mean? Because you find yourself listening to artists from all over, so it's like you'll support them before you support home base. Why? You know what I mean? But yeah, salute to all artists doing their shit, man. Just keep dropping music if you're an artist, man. Stay consistent with it. You know what I mean? As far as the merch, people salute all the merch, man. Scamaware, Stop Pocket Watching, Loser Brand, Gasbag Global, The Field, Big Mike. I think that was his shit. I don't want to be naming the wrong shit. I Am Young Cali and his merch line and shit. You know what I mean? Fighting Giants clothing. Who else is out there with doing their shit? I know I'm probably forgetting some. Apologize if I am, though, y'all. Salute to y'all, man. Keep dropping that hot shit for real.
No, uh, for myself, man. If you're interested in sponsorship, it don't even have to be money, man. You can shoot me a hat or shoot a shirt. I'll
Get
go.
them right, man, so you can promo your shit, man.
Or even if they want me to shout them out on here, man, I'll put a little commercial and shit. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm trying to have fun with this, man.
Nah,
To,
real
to me,
shit, though. Hell yeah,
I
same
love
here.
doing the canoodle stuff out there, and that's kind of how they really did it, man. Just
Yeah.
have their show and then have their little commercials for like their businesses or their family businesses, whatever the situation
And
was.
they even got the studio in there, so if artists need time, you know what I mean? It's just, but you got to bring your own engineer, they said, you know what I mean? But they got a studio there too, man. And salute the Beacon as well. You know what I mean, no, I don't think I talked about them. I might have, but salute to them as well. They're good people over there. You know what I mean, shout out
Who
John.
is oh yeah, I was gonna say who
Yeah,
is Beacon?
John. Who else is it? I forgot his name. I know John was one of them, and then there's somebody else in there. It's like two of the main guys, and then of course they got like my boys that's working in there. They're guys that mix and master. You know what I mean? Make sure they get artists right. Zoe, and then produced by Dre Malik. Yeah. So they in there constantly mixing and mastering stuff. He probably got other people that's dibbling dabbing in there as far as visual wise, unless they do that. But you know what I mean? Because whenever I did shoot shit there, I had Drew shoot my Jay Vuitton interview there, because I did one with him as well. And then what else I done did in there? I was supposed to do a cipher in there, but you know what I'm saying, got flaked on. But artists still showed up, you know what I mean, recorded, did they shit. Salute to them as well, even though we ain't never really drop it and shit like that. But got some more shit into it, though. Can't really say too much, but it's coming though, you know what I mean, with a nice ass director too, y'all already know out here. I don't want to say who just to give out too much info, but you know what I mean, it's coming though.
Those are pretty much like the biggest people that I see putting out content is Beacon Studio,
Yeah, they got
Canoodle,
Canoodle.
Hectic Films.
I think Burno got one too. Shout out Burno on District, I think.
Okay, I never heard of this one.
Yeah, he's dope. They got a cool little setup as well and shit. Cause Silly Arley, who I already mentioned, got the taco shit. You know what I mean? He shot his Hocus Pocus video over there. I mean, it's a cool setup. Couldn't smoke in there, but you can drink and shit, do all your other shit. You know what I mean? They got like little bed. You know what I mean? It's like a little what do you call it? A little garage setup almost. Not like at a house or nothing. It's like at a you know how District is if you from Bakersfield and I've been on that street, how them buildings is over there. So it's like a cool little spot, little setup and stuff.
A warehouse looking thing?
Yeah, warehouse type shit. I got like that's the thing too, as far as like just doing all this social media shit. Like I don't have a team with me or nothing like yet really. It's as far as like running this social media shit and this word around town in general is just me, you know what I'm saying? Some shit I created, and not that I don't trust nobody or don't want to link up or hey, you can be my Twitter guy or something, you know what I mean? But I have it all connected to my IG, so when I post on my Instagram is going to, because I have a separate word around town 661 page and shit, you know what I mean? But it's going straight to there too. So I don't got to go to Facebook and post it again and then go here, post it again. And then also I call it a little smart thing I do, which everybody probably do anyways, is just keep shit in the notes so I ain't got to constantly go find it and go edit a post and copy and paste shit over. I mean, that's what I do. I do a lot of copying and pasting as far as like the hashtags and shit, you know what I mean? Coming up with captions and shit
Just
like that.
drop it
Like
all
it's
in there
all
at
it's a hella
once.
shit in my notes to where I just like, all right, boom, I ain't gotta go to another post and go edit it real quick and go and copy the caption or go and copy the what's the name, you know what I mean? That's what I do.
But those are all struggles you went through to figure out what you need
Yeah,
to
and
do
just
to
to
be
make
more
it faster
efficient.
instead of
Yeah.
like, damn, I gotta sit here and type all this shit in over again. It's like, nah, save it in the notes. So each caption from like my sports page, the football posts and all that shit, like I have shit separate and like, you know what I'm saying, in the notes and just saved, you know what I mean? So I
used
just go
to-
back to it.
I would have to do that when I promoted
TikToks too, you know what I mean? They
whenever-
own little hashtag thing. I don't
Whenever
want
I
to post
promote a
it.
comedy show or something,
Same
I would have to
thing.
do the same thing. I would just like what hashtags were popular and
Yeah.
things. I would even go to other people's comedy shows and I would see their hashtags and I'd be like, okay, they're using this hashtag. Maybe that, and I click on it and I see like, oh, there's people that follow that hashtag. So
Yeah.
let me go ahead and start using it as well.
I mean, because you'll probably get a little notification. I know TikTok do it a lot, or they promote it a lot. Like, oh, this popular song that you might want to use to maybe make your video go viral, or hashtags, like you said. Like, they'll throw that out there, or it's like a list or something they have or something. I don't know if IG or whatever would be having it too or something.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to make shorts. Like, so example, like we have this interview.
Yeah.
There'll be the whole interview, and then there's like parts right of that because
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like
edit,
a little,
edit
like
this
a
out.
little, almost like Vlad TV, almost.
So I want to
He's
start
probably
doing
the
that
only
too.
one that really be doing it like that. Like he'll post a whole hour or 2 hour long interview, however long it is, but he'll always be like, okay, it's this
Parts.
one. Yeah, sports or the beef with so and so. There's 8 minute clips each time. Like he'll just drop it each day. I mean, shout out Vlad TV. I don't know.
And that's smart too, because if someone watches it like that,
Yeah,
those are
yeah.
all getting like views and getting
Yeah, facts though.
those are all fucking with his numbers, you know, getting him money.
Yeah, salute LaRussell too. I don't know if you heard of him.
No,
He's an artist out of Vallejo, California. I heard him mention just in general, the posting and shit, how you can take that interview or something, you know what I mean, or song and make like 10 different videos, you know what I'm saying? So now you posting 10 different shits, like you just mentioned, though, that's getting all these views, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And different shit. And even in general, his I want to shout him out too, because the way he's doing it is like different, you know what I mean? Being the Bay Area, he's from the Bay Area, you know what I'm saying, Vallejo. Just being an artist from up there, but he's doing shows out his backyard, you know what I mean?
I think one thing
So
about the
it's dope.
shows is that the shorts is the benefit of it is you're not just doing one video, you do the main video, like for I was saying, I'll do this show
Yeah,
and then cut it into small parts and
you know
people
what I mean?
watch all those things. But what happens is, let's say like a year from now, I kept this up, right? I kept doing all these interviews for a year out. And then I got to meet all your friends. I got to meet all the
Yeah,
other people in town, all the artists, right? It's been building up in this last year. And so someone goes, comes across it now because it's like there's a couple more subscribers or they happen to be following a certain hashtag, whatever the fuck the situation is. Now they came across my
yeah.
show. People binge, bro. People love to binge. And so what they'll do is they'll come across like whatever video they saw,
You know what I
and then
mean?
they'll be like, let me go check out this page, before I subscribe.
Other one,
And
yeah.
they'll just like go down that rabbit hole of like watching all your videos and all the
Yeah, just
shorts and
seeing,
different
they
artists.
might be into that one artist you interviewed or something, or I know him or her or something. You
And
know
it
what I
leads them
mean? And
down that road of like
yeah,
watching all, and that's all views. Boom, 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 boom.
adding up. Yeah, that's
And I think
definitely.
that's the goal for me is just to try to put out as much content as I can towards the end of the year,
You know what I
and
mean?
then like I said,
Keep
go back
shit
to
booming. Man.
go back to 9 to 5, and then try to keep this going in the background until I could reach to the point where I said like I can make that choice of like, okay, I got
Yeah,
enough of these side hustles going on that you still got to work hard,
yeah,
but
constantly. That's
but I'm
that's
gonna
my
leave my
problem
nine to
too. I'm
five.
in and out these jobs and shit, man. But you need money to make money, damn. So it's like it takes money to make money, or however you want to say it. But yeah, I mean,
Have you
for
ever
real
gone
though.
into any like business ventures? Like,
Not really. Like mainly just this page and shit, which I don't charge for it. Sometimes I get, I mean, I do to certain artists, I should say. You know what I mean, new ones mainly. You know what I mean, if I already been posting you know what I mean, then it's like okay, I'll show love. But a lot of new ones, then yeah.
also,
Or I
how
mean,
does that work? I can cut it out if you want me to cut it
oh
out.
no,
But
you good, you good. No,
how
you
does
you
that
straight.
work? How does that situation work if
Uh,
someone wants to be like I guess
Post
I
or
wouldn't call
post
it.
it on. You'll hit me up for instance, or somebody will hit me up and just be like, oh, how much to be promoted on your page? And yeah, I mean, I'll just give them a little price. Nothing crazy or nothing, because at the end of the day, I'm still trying to build my name as well. You know what I mean? So I feel
Yeah,
like it's damn near a favor for a favor sometimes.
that's what's up.
But yeah, it's not like I'm constantly charging everybody, you know what I'm saying, for a post or something like that. It's, like I said, it's mainly the new people that I haven't posted or came across before. New businesses. I've promoted some like weed brands. Shout out Magic Tree Bus 420. They've been, you know what I mean,
Oh, I'd love to interview someone
yeah,
with a
paying the
dispensary.
promos. Yeah, they a dope as delivery service. You know what I mean? I don't know if we can, I mean, it's not for sale, we can say, but it's, you know what I mean, tap in with them, you know what I mean, get right, you know what I mean?
There's a dispensary
Definitely.
around the corner, man. I hit them up. I was like, hey, man, you guys looking for somebody and
You
shit?
know
'Cause,
what I mean?
I was like, man, I'm looking for like a part-time job and shit. So I can
Yeah,
just,
for real. Even that type shit, man. They seem like they want to hire females and shit, be the bartenders. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They be locked in with their homies that
bro.
might be back there too, but other than that, it'd be the females. You know
I always laugh. I always laughed at, I was telling a homie one time, I was like, hey, you ever notice that those bartender girls, they start getting thick?
what I mean? For real, though.
They just got all that weed, so they start
I
eating all the
mean,
burgers and shit across
yeah,
the
yeah,
streets
just
and shit.
hungry, you get eaten.
Um, oh man, yeah, interviewing someone from a dispensary would be dope. That should be some
I
dope ass
mean,
shit too.
weed products, man.
Oh man, what were we just talking about before we cut it?
Business and shit. I think you asked me,
What
yeah,
business you had tried? Oh, but you said something that made me think about something, but I forgot.
true. I
But
know sometimes I'll be wandering out too. I'll answer that question, but then say some other shit or something. Just be
oh,
all over the place.
I remember now. It was just like a little short story. So this
True.
girl I used to work with, right? One day she hits me up and she's like, I was telling her about comedy and I was telling her about
Yeah.
some of the hustles people do and some of the things going on. And then I was telling her about there's comedians that will pay to be on someone's show.
Yeah.
So I was telling her about that, and then she goes, "Yeah, She's like, I had a question for you. Like, what do you think about people giving you money for your kids to wear things?" And I was like, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, like I posted some pictures of my daughter, and some girl hit me up and said, hey, like you got a really cute child. I'll give you like $500 for your child to wear my earrings. And then she was just like, what?
That's hard though.
Right. And then so she kind
She
of
came
like,
out of respectfully about it.
and so
Just
she
to
was just
wear
kind
some
of
earrings.
yeah, she was just tripping. Yeah, she was tripping out. And so she I can't remember like her process of how she, but she eventually took the money, right? She
Yeah, and like fuck the bullshit.
she
Just
took
to
the
wear. Are you
money.
sure though? Hold on, that's what you gotta make.
And it was, she said the lady had like stipulations, like I
Yeah, how
need,
like posted this day
yeah,
and type shit.
post it on this
Yeah.
date, post it on your stories this many
Yeah.
times, and then put it in your
Which is
your regular
respectfully,
post so
yeah,
many
I
times
mean,
with these tags and blah blah blah, right?
yeah.
And then here's the $500. And so she got the money, and then she was just like, "This is crazy." And then she goes, and I was like, that's fucking dope, man.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
definitely dope.
it can be some money for your kid.
That's what I kind of even did with. I shout them out again. The Magic Tree Bus 420, as far as like people paying for promotion and stuff, because they, pay for like a week's worth of promotion. They didn't necessarily tell me, hey, post my shit every day on your wall, but I made sure I did it on the story. I think it was damn near every day on the story, probably like 3 to 4 times, maybe only 2 posts, I think, as far as the wall. But I'm taking that wall post and throwing it on the story again just to give it more feedback and likes and shit. Because I want to say I got them like 100 plus followers from the last time I checked. I don't know about this last week. If it got higher or lower or something like that. But that's my goal as far as like doing all this promotion shit. Especially if you paying for a week's worth or just whatever in general to just get you a following. Because people do be. My homie even told me, you know what I'm saying? He's like, when you shouted me out, man, I got hella followers and this and that. Or even when my
You
ex.
shouted me out. I got a few followers, man. I was like, what's up?
Appreciate that. Even my ex, like her sister, I'll be promoting because she does like a lot of custom clothing. So if you or anybody out there ever need custom one-on-one clothing, she does like from women to men clothing. So you get a jacket made, shirt. She got hats, just a lot of custom shit she do. You know what I mean? But I shouted her out, and she was even telling me a lot of random ass, followers and shit like that. So it's dope to just get that feedback. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah.
You're an
doing
influencer.
something, you know what I'm saying?
You're an
Yeah.
influencer. Oh, so I was telling you this. So this chick, she's telling me about the story. So I was like, oh, that could be something. Maybe put some money away for your kid or something.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, like it's gotten to the point where I'm thinking about quitting my job. And I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, like my kid's making more money than me.
Even from other people though?
She said once she did it, other people started hitting her up, and then when she understood it, then she was just just kind of receiving the information. She knew the hustle to like, okay, from these dates to these dates, and she just started organizing it.
And she basically momager now.
So she was like,
you work your own 9 to 5, but you working, you know what I'm saying, got to help your daughter out too, because you don't want answering them calls if Pop's not home or he may be at work or something, you know what I mean?
And then she got to get the pictures done and stuff.
Do all
like,
that type
so
shit. Professional shots though, you know what I mean? You don't want no bullshit iPhone. Not saying the iPhone don't take no good pictures, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
That goes back to what we were talking about before. It ain't just that one thing. You got to learn all the little...
use that 500 to maybe
the ecosystem.
Use 100 to, hey, cameraman, let's take some shots over here, you know what I mean? Or
get yourself a reliable camera.
You might use another 100 to get her outfit to go with the earrings or something just for this photo shoot or just anything like that. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I think where it was getting at. It was getting to the point where she was doing a photo shoot and like from head to toe was like a sponsor, bro.
Yeah,
so she was saying
straight.
like, she caught on quick. She started figuring it out.
Shout out she said, that's definitely dope.
I think she was saying that her sister was doing the same thing too.
Yeah.
Girls be having some cute babies or some shit, bro.
No, man.
And so she was like, yeah, I'm thinking my sister already quit her job and I'm thinking about quitting my job. And I was just like, well, I mean, if it's there, she goes, I just don't know the thought about.
Social shit crazy.
She was worried about, just having all these people around her kid.
Like,
and so I told her like, well, has anybody come around your kid? And she goes, well, nah, man, they just send me the information. They mail it to me, like they mail it to my PO box.
Yeah.
And then I go do the photo shoot somewhere and then I just pay, and I get it all done in one day.
And they know like they pulling up to
some
meeting and want to shoot some.
I was like, well, then nobody's coming around your kid then.
Yeah.
So what's the problem?
Well, that's definitely dope. I mean, eventually they'll probably get, you know what I'm saying, some Nickelodeon offer or some weird shit.
It's like, yeah, just don't leave your kid alone, man.
Yeah,
just
that part.
Don't let nobody...
hands-on. Because, of course, there's always some wild-ass stories about Disney or something, or just in general.
That's what she was worried about.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's what she was, sure, that's what she was tripping on.
All you gotta do is just be hands-on bodyguard / parent as you are type shit. Of course, you don't want nothing happening to your little one, which nobody's going to want that.
Don't be letting people distract you.
They're gonna offer some, you know what I'm saying, for some earrings. Oh, you want me to wear that? You know what I mean? Of course. You know what I mean?
Well, I could tell you she was, if I was to guess what she was making, and then in a year, with that type of job, she was probably making around like 50, 60 grand a year. So
real
like she was
good.
saying that she was making enough that her daughter was making more than her,
Yeah,
and then she was saying I could just quit my shit and just do her shit full
full
time and go hard,
fledged
go
and
hard and do it all
boom,
day,
boom it. Yeah,
you know.
most definitely though.
And then we just started having like other conversations that were pretty funny because I think she was just kind of tripping out on like she was like, well, I don't want to put my kid through that. Like, what if I quit my job and my kid goes, I don't want to do this, anymore. Like, am I gonna be like, no, now we got to do it because I
Yeah,
quit my
and then
job?
it's like a little, yeah, I mean, a little back and forth or something, or
So
because
she was kind of
sometimes
like,
kids might do want to try some. Like even for me though, like early on, I could say I wanted to be a football player. Even throughout my kid years, going on to the youth, junior high, high school, it's like my main thing was just like sports. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I got older and wanted to do something else or. Nah, my main thing, I was just always an athlete. Not saying everybody gonna be like that, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
yeah, kids do sometimes just might gravitate towards something else. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit going on now from like dirt biking and shit. Like my nephew, for instance, Kingston. He's 8 now. Oh, damn, I forgot. 7 or 8, but yeah, he's into dirt biking and stuff now. Like full fledged. He's trying to attempt wheelies. He's riding the little 50cc Honda bikes and stuff now. So he's a little daredevil. And my younger nephew too, Legend. He's the same way. So they're just what I'm saying, gamers slash they love getting on dirt bikes, just enthusiasts, you know what I mean? Love that thrill and shit. And yeah, they dope, man. Dope nephews. I ain't got no kids, so they like my, nephews slash kids and shit.
that's pretty much every generation coming out
Yeah.
now, man. Nobody's been having kids. That's what
Yeah,
they're
no,
saying
that's
that nobody's having
the
kids.
young generation beat me, man. I feel, man, I'm 30, man. I feel bad now. I got the little homies or people I consider little bros and shit like that. And they got kids
I got
already, or you
seven
know what I mean? It's
kids.
like shit. Mom's is like, when I'm gonna get a grandbaby? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know at this point, man. No, I had a little, I ain't gonna call it scare in college, but you know what I'm saying? She was pregnant, bro, like full fledged. Coaches even seen it at one point, but I don't want to throw it on her that she killed the baby or nothing. But because I went to one little, we went to Parenthood or whatever too. But after that, I didn't go to no like doctor shit with her, so I don't know what the fuck happened. You know what I mean? Type shit, or you just all of a sudden not pregnant no more? Because right now she has a kid, so you know what I mean. I don't know what the situation was. Shout out to her though. That was my other ex though from
I had
college.
a I had a girl in college that apparently I didn't even know. She recently told me. Not recently, maybe like a year or 2 years ago. She hit
Yeah.
me up on Facebook and she told me that she had gotten an abortion of my kid. And I was just kind of
Yeah,
like,
what the
what the fuck?
fuck?
Yeah, yeah. Just hit me up to tell me that shit. Like, okay. Fucking weird, bro.
You know what I mean? I've
Nothing
had
came of, nothing came
to.
of it. I was just like, all right.
Yeah, because it's like shit. All right, because even then it might not be a girl
Delete.
you was into or something. It's like, cool. Are you a weirdo now too? Just for waiting to tell me like that. You know what I mean? Because it do be like that. Like this,
She tried to stab me, fool.
bro. I had this white girl. She wasn't no ex or nothing. She just a white girl I was dealing with. You know what I mean, bro? Little bopper. You know what I mean? She tried to say she was pregnant or something by me too, or some weird shit. Sent me like a little. I wasn't believing it at all though. She sent me like the little, the picture of the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Through
test.
Facebook Messenger, all this shit, man. I ended up blocking her too though, but cause I knew she wasn't though. At the end of the day, you know what I mean. And then, no, yeah, that was my only other like little bullshit moment too though with her.